The Income Tax Department partners the larger community in nation building and in inclusive growth. Progressive tax policies, efficient and effective administration seek to encourage voluntary compliance. NITAS, Non-Intrusive Tax Administration System, leveraging cutting-edge technology, has ushered a revolution in the delivery of quality services. This transformation from the legacy processes is groundbreaking and marks a paradigm shift in the department's approach towards its taxpayers, both domestic and international. NITAS addresses 5 major processes: payment of taxes, processing of TDS statements, filing of tax returns and other forms, processing of tax returns, and issuance of refunds. Each process is closely linked, as the output of one forms the input for the other processes. But was it always as easy as it appears now? Let's revisit the journey. To pay their taxes, the taxpayer had to visit banks and physically fill up complicated bank challans. Handling voluminous paper, TDS statements was a humongous task. The Gateway for E-Payment of Taxes and Tax Information Network, TIN, has overcome this challenge. Internet banking and tax payment through the ATMs is now the norm. More than 80% of direct tax revenue comes via e-payment, available 24/7. Over 2,300 front offices receive TDS statements in electronic format. Today, over 99% of TDS statements reporting around 600 million transactions are received electronically. The e-delivery of taxpayer services was awarded the Gold Icon in the 9th National E-Governance Awards in 2006. The department did not rest with merely digitization of payments and credits. It recognized that tax deducted at source, TDS, had multiple challenges both for the taxpayers and the department. Verification of tax claims was manual, time-consuming, error-prone and amenable to frauds. Analysis of voluminous TDS statements was impractical. The taxpayers had to run from pillar to post for getting their due credits. Refunds were delayed and grievances mounted. The CPC TDS, a one-of-its-kind initiative, has however transformed the entire TDS administration in India. TDS reconciliation analysis and correction enabling system in CPC TDS provides an integrated platform for all the stakeholders. The tax payments are now reconciled. The taxpayers have online access to their tax credits through annual tax credit statement in Form 26AS. Form 26AS is now available online to 45 million taxpayers. Over 32 million taxpayers have already viewed their tax credits in 26AS online. The digital TDS certificates today replace the erstwhile manual error-prone TDS certificates. The CPC TDS has minimized compliance cost, TDS defaults and frauds while maximizing transparency and authenticity. Each of the TDS certificates has its own unique number to identify with. The initiative of CPC TDS has been awarded the National E-Governance Gold Award in 2015. The Form 26AS is the bedrock for the next steps. Gone are the days when filing returns involved filing multiple annexures and voluminous papers while traversing long queues to submit tax returns. The e-filing portal www.incometaxindiaefiling.gov.in is the one-stop shop for a taxpayer. Taxpayers can file returns, audit reports and other forms anytime, anywhere in a user-friendly manner, assisted by pre-filled data and inbuilt tax calculator. They can view and correct their filings, respond to tax demands and submit grievances online. Today, more than 34 million taxpayers, constituting more than 94% of the tax returns, file their returns electronically as it is easy, fast, accurate and secure. The department and taxpayers save cost and efforts in manual handling and maintaining of records. The initiative of e-filing was awarded the National e-Governance Silver Award in 2009. However, processing of tax returns still remained a bottleneck. With limited manual processing capacity of the department and increasing tax base, there was a huge backlog of unprocessed returns. Sheer logistics involved in manual processing of tax returns caused delays by more than a year. The CPC ITR can process more than 3 lakh returns per day through rule-based process. The average processing time stands reduced to less than 40 days. The comprehensive financial accounting system in CPC ensures fiscal discipline and prudence. The efforts of CPC ITR were appreciated by the government and awarded with National e-Governance Gold Award in 2012. It is also the first project in the world to have ISO 15489 certification for record management. Issuance of refunds was yet another area of concern. The human interface involved in obtaining refunds caused taxpayer dissatisfaction. It used to take more than a year to receive the refunds. A good percent of taxpayers get their refunds directly without human interface into their bank account within a month or two. Today, more than 99% of refunds are being issued through the refund banker. The technology-enabled 5 projects under the aegis of NATAS has created digital ecosystem in the income tax department, and it took more than 50 lakh man-hours. Multiple communication channels including integrated portals, SMS, email services, call centers and structured grievance redressal system form the cornerstone of NATAS. NATAS ensures uniformity, simplicity, accessibility, good governance and empowerment to taxpayer. Therefore, usage is the guiding principle behind the whole process. This has resulted in greater transparency, enhanced communication and ease of compliance for the stakeholders. Thus, minimum government and maximum governance. The intelligence based on analysis of near real-time data forms the core of decision making. Extensive research on trends and patterns of the data facilitates policy formulation in the income tax department. The information is also useful for social policy planning as regards other government departments. NATAS is not just taxpayer friendly but environment friendly too, as it saves more than 1 billion A4 sheets per year, not to mention equivalent time and human efforts. Less time, more accuracy. Less effort, more efficiency. Less hassle and more transparency. This is now the new transformed image of Income Tax Department. Income Tax Department is busy creating history through its silent revolution. A historic journey of revolutionary achievements has turned into a moment of pride, with Income Tax Department receiving the prestigious Prime Minister's Award in 2015 from our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi for excellence in public administration for its easy tax compliance through quality services. Revolutions happen with a will to change, and this will ignites new flame of growth of our nation.